You let your dog lick your face, your mouth, your hands, and you thought it was love. It is, but it is also something else entirely. Something your dog is doing for reasons that have nothing to do with affection and everything to do with instinct, information, and a few things science has confirmed that will make you think twice before you let that tongue near your face again. The real reasons dogs lick you are fascinating. Some are beautiful, some are deeply weird, and at least two of them are genuinely disgusting. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you will understand your dog's licking in a way that makes it both more meaningful and significantly more complicated than you ever thought it was. And stay until the last one, because the final reason your dog licks you is the one nobody talks about, and it will change how you see this completely. Before we talk about why dogs lick, we need to talk about the instrument they are using to do it. Your dog's mouth has been places today that your brain would not allow you to think about. They licked the sidewalk where other dogs urinate. They investigated something dead on the grass. They groomed an area of their own body that we will not name. And then, they licked you. A 2017 study found that a dog's mouth contains over 600 identified species of bacteria. While many are harmless, some, including Capnocytophaga can cause serious infection in humans with compromised immune systems. The myth that a dog's mouth is cleaner than a human's is scientifically false. Now, here is what is interesting. Knowing all of that, why does your dog still lick you? And why do you let them? Because something about it feels right. Something about it feels like communication. That feeling is correct. The licking is communication. It is just communicating more things than you realized, and not all of them are pretty. A dog's tongue is not just a licking tool. It is one of the most sophisticated sensory organs in the animal kingdom. Dogs have approximately 1,700 taste buds, compared to roughly 9,000 in humans. But what they lack in taste, they more than make up for in chemical detection. The tongue works in partnership with the Jacobson's organ, a sensory structure in the roof of the mouth that processes complex chemical signals, including pheromones and hormones, that are completely undetectable to the human nose. When your dog licks you, they are not just tasting you. They are reading you, chemically, in real time. Your sweat contains cortisol, the stress hormone. Your skin carries chemical signals about your health, your emotional state, your diet, and whether something in your body has changed since they last checked. Every lick is a data point. Every lick is your dog updating their understanding of you. Which brings us to the real reasons. And this is where it gets complicated. Reason 1. And yes, this is the disgusting one. Your skin tastes good to your dog. Human sweat contains sodium, potassium, and trace minerals that dogs find genuinely palatable. When your dog licks your hands after you have been at the gym, or licks your face on a warm day, part of that is taste. You are, to them, mildly delicious. That enthusiastic face licking after a run is partially your dog enjoying a salty snack. You are welcome for that information. Reason 2 is completely different, and it is one of the oldest things your dog carries. Licking is a submission signal. In wolf pack communication, lower-ranking wolves lick the mouths of dominant pack members as a gesture of deference, of belonging, of I acknowledge you and I am safe with you. Your dog carries this behavior in its biology from tens of thousands of years before it ever lived in a house. When your dog licks you, especially your face, your mouth, your chin, they are, in part, performing an ancient ritual of pack acknowledgement. They are saying, "You are the one I defer to. You are my safe person. I am showing you that with the oldest language I have." One reason is about salt. One is about 10,000 years of trust. Both happen in the same lick. Reason 3. Your dog knows something is wrong before you do. Research published in PLOS One confirmed that dogs can detect stress in human sweat and breath samples with over 93% accuracy, even when the person showed no visible signs of distress. When your dog suddenly licks you more than usual, particularly around your hands and face, consider that they may have detected a cortisol spike that your conscious mind has not yet registered. The next time your dog licks you insistently on a day you call fine, check in with yourself. They may know something you don't. Reason 4 goes back to wolf ancestry, and it is instinct that never left. Wolves lick wounds. In a pack, licking an injured member's wound is not just grooming, it is care. Dog saliva contains compounds including lysozyme and lactoferrin that have mild antibacterial properties. When your dog licks a cut or a bruise on your skin, they are not performing a random behavior. They are doing what 10,000 years of instinct tells them to do. You are hurt, and I will tend to you. And reason 5 is the simplest and the one most owners accidentally reinforce. It works. When your dog licks you and you laugh, pull them close, or even push them away with a big reaction, you have rewarded them. They lick you and the world responds. You respond. For a dog, attention, even negative attention, is connection. And connection is everything. The dog who licks obsessively is very often a dog who learned, accidentally, that licking is the most reliable way to make you present. Most owners assume face licking is the biggest expression of love a dog can give. The direct kiss. The ultimate affection. It is. But it is also, specifically, a food-seeking behavior rooted in puppyhood. In the wild, wolf pups lick the mouths of adult pack members returning from a hunt. The adults regurgitate partially digested food, and the licking is what triggers the response. This behavior is hardwired into domestic dogs at birth. When your puppy first licks your mouth, their instinct is searching for food. Not love. Food. And yet, here is the twist that makes it beautiful anyway. The behavior evolved. In domestic dogs who have never needed to trigger regurgitation, the mouth-licking behavior transferred entirely into a social bonding signal. The instinct remains, but the meaning changed. What began as feed me became I am with you. What started as survival became affection. Your dog licking your face is a behavior that is simultaneously about 10,000 years of wolf survival and genuine, documented love. The disgusting origin does not cancel the real feeling. It just makes it more complicated and more honest than a simple kiss. This is the one I promised you at the beginning. Everything we have covered, the salt, the submission, the stress detection, the wound care, the ancestral food seeking, all of it involves your dog getting something. Information, security, food, attention. But there is one version of licking that has none of those things behind it. When your dog licks you slowly, quietly, without urgency, when they are already calm, already fed, already settled, and they simply reach over and lick your hand or your arm once or twice, and then rest their head beside you. That lick is not about salt. That lick is not about food or submission or stress detection. Research on oxytocin in dogs, including the landmark 2015 study published in Science, has shown that positive physical contact between a dog and their bonded human triggers the same neurochemical loop as a mother with her infant. Gentle licking is one of the primary forms of this contact. It releases oxytocin in the dog, and, measurably, in you. That slow, quiet lick is your dog choosing to release their most powerful bonding hormone, with you. Not for a reason, not for a reward, simply because you are there, and you are theirs. That is not disgusting. That is one of the purest things a living creature can offer another. And it happens on your hand, while you are watching television, without you even noticing. So, the real reason your dog licks you. It is salt. It is submission. It is 10,000 years of wolf instinct. It is stress detection so accurate it embarrasses modern science. It is wound care that predates veterinary medicine. It is a food-seeking behavior that evolved into something that looks exactly like love. And sometimes, in the quiet moments, it is exactly that. Next time your dog licks you, pause for a second. Ask which one it is. The answer will almost always tell you something true about what they need, what they are reading, or what they are feeling about you right now. Your dog is not just licking you. They are talking to you in the oldest, weirdest, most complicated language they have. If this changed how you see your dog, share it with someone whose dog licks them every day. They deserve to know what is actually happening. And if you want to understand your dog at this level every week, subscribe. That is exactly what this channel is for.